All right, welcome back, you guys. um, a little bit of a late stream today, dude. I've been kind of busy the last, or today and yesterday, because I've been doing some, like, gardening stuff, dude. So, I've been busy, man, but still gonna get in a stream tonight. Not a long one, because I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule too bad. It's not like I didn't sleep in late today or anything, but I thought it'd be fun to test out some ice beer, dude. Now, surely this is a run request.
I'll give you the best nut ever.
1 year per
What's happening with the
plant.
splits here? Is that right? I think it looks right. Yeah, ice beer is really good. It's probably one of my favorite Ashes of War in the game. And I've been meaning to try to no-hit run with it for a long time. Now, this isn't a run request, but I mean, I'm requesting it myself, surely. Just because I wanted to test something quick. But yeah, we'll come back to Blasphemous Blade. I don't know, tomorrow or at some point. But yeah, ice beer is really good, dude. So I want to test it out. Should we? I mean, we can just give myself the graces at the start again. Will it be DLC no hit as well? Yeah, we can throw it in at the end, I guess. Yeah, we can throw it in. Let's see why not. Okay, let me just get this up, because we may as well just give myself the starting graces. I've done I've done no hit runs enough in this game that I feel like I've earned this. Even though obviously some people don't like it, but too bad. You just get all this stuff open. Peanut, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. Also, Rush, thanks for the 1 year Prime sub. Thanks so much, dude. And License, thanks for the 27-month resub as well. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks, man. All right, now Ice Beer is an intelligence-based Ash of War. We realistically, you go with a magic infuse on it, right? Instead of a frost. Because like this Ash of War does tons of poise damage, tons of damage, and lots of frost. I don't know if you need to go with the frost infusion or not. No, definitely not giving myself the Ash of War, but just I don't know. Why are there no DS2 runs on Pastebin? I think there are. There should be. Should be a couple. So basically, does that just mean we start Astrologer?
The best nut ever.
We need something good. Give myself map run invalid. Merrick, thanks for the 7-month resub, dude. But yeah, I'll finish up. Maybe Kazan we can finish up tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, but I'm a little tired, dude. I've been kind of like working all day. Yeah, it probably makes a lot of sense to go astrologer. Huge mind bar as well. Keen does most damage for Ice Spear. Does it? Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right, actually. You know what? I think I've tested this all on the region locked run. You might be right, dude. Yeah, maybe it is a dex build. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, well, there's no way I'm getting Clayman's Harpoon, so... Okay, one thing... Do we know... I was trying to remember this earlier. With Ice Spear, does it... Do you want it on, like, a Great Lance or just a Spear? Does it matter? I don't know, does... Extra have this information? Because is it 25 poise damage on the projectile? Is that right? I thought it was 30. Yeah, we could go Lance. The problem with the Lance is that it's not very good for like anything else. Because we're not gonna go only Ice Spear. I want to test how viable this is as like a legitimate meta route here. Oh yeah, I guess I could fix the chat a little bit. Bring it down a bit, I guess. I don't want to take up the whole screen, but yeah, I guess you could go on Cross Naginata and get some bleed too. I don't really know. That's interesting actually. Does that work? Like, if I put Blood Flame Blade on it, ooh, that's crazy actually. Yeah, Ice Spear is really that good. Yeah, it's insane. I think we're gonna test it more thoroughly here, but every time I've used it, it's probably one of the best Ashes of War in the game. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that, dude. I'm just gonna create a character, and I'm just gonna give myself Ice Spear weapon and just see what's going on. Yeah, I don't know if it does more. So the weapon part hits if you're close enough. I'm not sure if that changes the poise damage. Like, if I need to test that. Let's just test some stuff on this boss. I'm also gonna go 120 FPS. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream for too long today, though. I don't want to I don't want to stay up until 4 or anything like that. I'm pretty tired. Like, I should be sleeping right now, but I'm just not. So, bubble blower, no hit run. I've kind of done that already. My sorcery run's kind of like that. Okay, so if I just give my so let's test it with the short spear. A spear. The lance. We'll test. What's a halberd? Just simply halberd. Lucerne gets high dex scaling. Okay, we can check it out, I guess. Although I'm not really checking the infusions right now, but Keen Clayman's Harpoon best Ash damage in terms of fast damage plus weapon hit. Keen Guardian Sword Spear. Yeah, but that, realistically though, we're not gonna get anything farmed, right? Which both of those are, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, Spellblade. Yeah, Spellblade set with it's basically like a Moonveil build, right? It's exactly the same as a Moonveil build with Spellblade plus Howl plus Magic Tier. I'm gonna disable AI. Yeah, we have to keep in mind these will probably be. I think these are gonna be sneak attacks as the AI is disabled. Let's go Elf, my dude. Myself a bit more strength. Okay, so on the spear, I just want to get a relative comparison. So 80 poise. I mean, that almost for sure is a sneak attack because that was 42. Let me just make sure I didn't get a headshot or something. Yeah, so that is 42. Go Naginata. Well, yeah. Okay, I want to test that too, actually. Blood Flame Blade. The Finger Seal. Can I? Yeah, here we go. Can you really do that? Like, that'd actually be insane, because usually when I'm using Ice Spear, I'm going with again just the Frost Infusion, but can you really do this? I guess you can. Dude, maybe but how many bosses bleed? Like, is this legit here? The weapon only hits once though, right? Like, I don't think... I don't know if that's actually that good. Is that actually that good? Anyways. Oh, yeah, and you know what, too? I guess this build would instantly reset the Frost build up, too. I just don't know if bosses will actually bleed, though, with this. We're probably just not going to hit them enough. I don't know, man. It's interesting. Because, yeah, if we go on an innate bleed weapon, which is either Spike Spear or Cross Naginata. I think those are the only two. The Naginata is the only one that's not farmed. So we run in there, grab it. I mean, this is going to be kind of slow. Frost resets poor man's bleed. Yeah, but the thing is, nothing that does bleed has this big of a poise hit. Like, I guess no Ash of War, right? Like, it's a huge poise hit. Plus range. But obviously the range isn't going to work on the projectile. Okay, so what was I doing? So you can do that. Oh, yeah, I was going to see... Does this do any more poise damage? Yeah, okay, it actually does. That's what I thought. And then let's see the halberd. Just testing. We're going to do a no-hit run with this. Need, thanks so much for the donation, dude.
Selfless, so late.
Yeah, pretty late stream today, dude.
Anyway.
My bad. I mean, I was kind of busy today, so. Oh, the Vulgar Militia, so I think that's also farmed, right? I'm kind of like slow tonight, dude. Yeah, Guardian Sword Spear is farm, so like we're not gonna use anything farm, dude. On no hit reds, you just don't do that. So the hockey stick run. Yep. Okay, what am I doing? Spear on Gritton. You can only put it on like halberds and lances and stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. So that's the same as the spear. So the lance does have more poise damage. Which the lance is quick to pick up. How much does that actually matter though? But yeah, I am tired though. I should be sleeping right now, but So, with the lance, it's 36, apparently. And then with the spear, which is the same as halberd. Now, there's no lance that does bleed that I know of. Wait, that really does 10 poise damage, or am I insane? That does 35. And really, the lance only did like one more. And 10, so it does 35, and 10 of that poise damage is the weapon hit. And this one does 36. So that makes literally no difference, I don't think. Because even if we wanted to use the poise break tier, that's still getting over 40, right? So, okay, and then if I go... How does the Naginata with Dex is good, right?
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Steeg, thanks so much for the 7-month Prime sub. Thanks, dude. I do like the idea of this. I just don't know if it's gonna work, man. Because the bosses that can bleed on the any percent are... I mean, Margit, Godric, Fire Giant, Morgott. That's doing kind of considerably less, isn't it? I mean, we gotta bleed. 194. Like, does the actual damage do more on a lance? Actually, less. Okay. I don't know why I thought I saw bigger numbers than that. Am I going crazy? I mean, these are all standard infusions, but... Yeah, I was inventing women, exactly, dude. The Lucerne somehow does good damage. Not really much more, but... It's probably just that base damage. Like, that number is not really going to be a big deal, I don't think. Yeah, maybe I just saw a Frost proc or something. And so this thing will have 50 innate bleed. Dude, I like the idea. I don't... We're going to have to test it and see if it actually can bleed stuff. Because I think the weapon only hits once. But... turn off AI has been aggroed. I don't know. Anyways, I guess... dude, I wasn't thinking about the bleed part, but yeah, so... Godskin can bleed, but that's actually... It's almost bad to bleed them. So, like, Malekith, Gideon, Horlu... Honestly, the main thing I'm concerned about with this route is just the efficiency of getting the cross Naginata. But thank you for inventing me. You're welcome, I guess. I'm not sure who made that up, but apparently I invented women somehow. Not Naginata, then what? Probably just any spear. Like, any spear would work fine, I think. Yeah, I think this could... I don't know. I think this could be a legitimate meta route in this game, potentially. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a little bit worse because you have to actually go kill a Knight's Cav. That's the biggest thing. And it's not even one that you cheese. I don't know if there is a cheese for this guy. Unless we're about to spend like 10 minutes... Or 10 minutes. 2 hours looking. But... Let's go... Probably... Why not kill Edgar? Just too slow, I think. But yeah, that would work just fine, though. I don't really remember where the Lucerne is. Ice Spear or Spectral Lance on Mesmer Soldier? Mesmer Soldier would be really good, but... You know, all the way in the DLC, so... What I'm thinking is you go... What am I doing? What I'm thinking... Just go get some stuff. Oh, it's on the way to Ice Spear. Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah. I remember where it is now. It's just next to the troll, right? Like somewhere here. That'd be a more efficient pick. I'm really interested in this bleed build now, though. So I think we immediately go get the weapon, and then immediately go get Blood Flame Blade, and then we use that on the Knight's Cav. Honestly, not sure how safe this would be to go just run in and get this, though. This guy can probably bomb. Men only want one thing, and it's a bleed build. Oh, that's not right. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, the all-hit run. I don't know about the bleed, man. Wait, the Knights won, right? Or did they not win? I thought they won. Or was because I got a notification, but was it that they tied it up and go into overtime? Oh, okay. I saw, like, I got a notification that says Golden Knights tied up, and I was just like, I just assumed it was the series they were talking about. But okay, well, I mean, even winning. Oh boy. Okay, maybe don't do that. I should have made a save coming in here because there's no way this is safe. But I mean, even splitting the games, the first two games, when you're the lower seed is really not bad. Couple stones in here too, I guess. But obviously, I mean, if Oilers win, like, okay, I should have made a save because this is so scuffed, dude. I'm gonna restart this. Let's make a save once I get in there. Yeah, Toronto's. I haven't actually been watching the games, but I mean, I don't know if Florida's been bad or if Toronto's just been good, dude. Oh. Oh. But yeah, I don't know, dude. Hopefully they get smoked or something. Hopefully they do a big choke, but they've been playing well, I guess. Yeah, the Blues choke was insane, dude. I mean, I guess the one thing is they weren't expected to even come close in that series, right? Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they were because Jets are usually the choking team. But that was brutal. I was watching that. Like, I hadn't really watched the whole series, but then but then I was watching in the last 5 minutes and I was like, okay, it's probably over, but I was still watching it. And, you know, next thing you know, just total collapse. It was insane. It was good to watch, though. I really don't care about the Jets, so I didn't really care if they won or lost, but somehow this seems very unsafe. Almost need to go get sleep pots or something first, because there's just no way. Yeah, maybe with some sleep pots you come in here. Adds a little bit of setup time though, but I mean we got to get set up sleep pots anyways. So sleep pots, you go get the Naginata, and then you level up 10 arcane. Because 10 arcane and 12 faith is what's needed for Blood Flame Blade, which is all the way over here. Whenever I talk about sports, I'm talking about hockey. That's that's it. The only sport I really watch. Shem, how's it going, dude? Any sleep arrows? Yeah, there's some here. But we kind of need sleep pots anyways. So we can just do that. And then, yeah, probably we just cheese the Bell-Bearing Hunter. I have all the starting graces, but this route wouldn't change, right? It's just... it's just the starting graces speed things up quite a bit. For the running sections that I've done, like, literally thousands of times. Yeah, I like Sigaros. I don't listen to too much of their stuff, but I do have some of them in this playlist. Okay, well, I'm just sitting here. I mean, yeah, I guess we could use sleep arrows, but... I'm going to restart again. Not because I'm trying to, like, get the run or anything, but... What was this save file? What save file is this, dude? I don't know. I think I must have just been playing on that one, I think. But I can't remember what I was doing. Jack, have a good night, dude. Okay. This will be the run-through. We lands between rune. Although, like... Do I need Stone Sword for any reason? Probably just get plus 12. Unseen Form. Like, I'm not trying to no-hit this first try or anything. Although, like, maybe we will, and that would be cool, I guess, but... Mostly, I just want to test that Blood Flame Blade. Okay, so if we don't go Blood Flame Blade, what... We can put a buff on it, so what buff do we go with at that point? What would make sense? Like, maybe we just don't need it. Maybe we just don't need any buff.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Madman, thanks for the 21-month resub, dude. Yeah, I don't think anything else would really make sense. How's it going, Viswa, dude? Yeah, I'm almost certain it doesn't need a buff. When I've been imagining this run, I was not thinking about it using any buffs. Skull's Armament. Yeah, at that point, I think you just go like a magic infusion, though. Oh, PB4, nice, dude. What were the hits on? Hell yeah, dude. Well, yeah, Cragblade couldn't go on it, but yeah, that'd be nice, though. Yeah, no mistakes. I feel like doing all bosses in this game that's how it goes, right? Like, you don't get too many hits to mistakes. It's just all the preparation time that things can go wrong, or maybe you just don't test something enough. And it's like, oh, that is a thing I didn't see before. Oh yeah, I guess fire, but I guess that's what Blood Flame Blade does, right? So. Okay, I guess Alexander has to die for sure. But yeah, so I guess the game's not over yet. The Edmonton game. I'm waiting to hear the result of that. Maybe we should get it up, dude.
Just give me.
Not the first time I've said that, surely. What am I doing?
Oh, that's well,
I throw a spear into the darkness.
I see it now.
That is intuition.
Humans
Then I
all
must
lose
send an
their
army
focus.
into the darkness to find the spear. That is intellect.
Elfman, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. I appreciate that, man. Black Flame Blade. I mean, it's an interesting idea, and it resets the frostbite. Not a bad idea. Anything from this guy? The halberds here, but like there certainly are easier halberds to get. If we test out this run and it turns out that it's like, oh, we haven't gotten a single bleed anywhere, then we just simply go with the halberd or just anything else, really. I'd probably rather just a normal spear than a halberd because just on Horlu, basically, or on Godfrey, a halberd's jump attack is like a little close when you're jumping over his stomp and trying to get a punish off. It's a little close. And I usually just don't do it if I'm using a halberd jump attack. But with the spear, you get, you know, thrust attack. It's perfect for him. I guess the lance would also be able to have no problem getting a jump attack off. No, definitely not Knight Rider Glaive. No way. I thought about it, but killing one Halberd Knight's cavalry is already bad enough. Well, unless we could use Giant Hunt somewhere. But on any percent Giant Hunt, Gideon. I guess if you wanted to do Renala, it would be good there. But why would you ever want to do that? Why did I just run all the way here? I kind of forgot. That I literally just had to get the sleep pot recipe. I didn't get crafting yet, I suppose. Yeah, short spear would be fine. I would guess, yeah. No, my sleep schedule is actually fine, dude. I just need to not stay up too late today. I probably will only stream until like 2 or something. Probably won't be too long. Okay. Where did I even get that mushroom from? I don't know. Should be able to do exclamation mark song if it actually decides to work. Oh, it actually worked. Make a save. I'm almost certain these guys... Why is he standing up? I'm almost certain you could get hit by a firebomb here, but... I should have spent my money. Other. Ever do that no grace, no hit run? I did no death. No hit, no grace. I don't know.
Well, there's been a how can I?
don't even know if we're going to use that, but... Like, the problem is that no grace isn't even possible. And unfortunately in this game, it's not like Dark Souls 3 no grace even, where... Or no bonfire in Dark Souls 3 isn't possible either, but it's still pretty good. Because you only have to return to Firelink like once or twice. This is not the right spot. Oh god, this guy aggroed. Whoops. But yeah, in this game, you have to rest to do all this quest progression stuff. So you got to rest to get Melina and get Torrent and all this stuff. So it just... Like, it was fun to do the no death, but beyond that, I don't know if I would bother. Okay, there we go. Pretty sure you're falling. Okay, so we got that, and now let's go get Blood Flame Blade. We're not gonna... ideally, you would get Magic Scorpion, but... Yeah, you ideally get Magic Scorpion, but there's no way it's worth it. Too slow. Probably could have been a better path to take there. Anything else to get around here? What's in this? Guess we need some of those. Yeah, surely 10,000 hours, dude.
You're surprised no matter. Why don't... Oh, but don't.
Yeah, fire only resets after a proc. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, it's very interesting in this game that you can actually, without any glitches, reset a frost proc on the same hit that you proc it. Dark Souls 3, you could do it, but it was only with a glitch. In this game, it's not a glitch. No, what do you mean gave up on Oblivion? I finished both of the runs that I was doing. Do we need... I feel like we probably don't need it, but...
Happy 32.
Yeah, I finished the Master No Damage run, and I finished the Novice one as well. Saldar, thanks for the 17-month resub, dude. Also, Raceland, thanks for the 32-month resub as well. How's it going, nice? Can get Roger set for... Yeah, yeah, that's the plan, for sure. Once we, when do we do that? How soon can you get Roger set, actually? Actually, this guy doesn't have any ones. Oh, yes, he does. Nice. Okay, so this is 20 dex. We already have enough strength. And then we need to get... Like, we probably just level up the faith, right? We have to get to 13 to use Howl anyways. So probably just do that, and then... Dex. Like this.
You're no matter loud, you're a... I don't believe I'm not
No.
worthy.
Yeah, and I guess for the physic, we're just gonna want magic and dex, I guess. All right, so now it's time to go kill this guy. I mean, maybe we kill him a little, like, we probably could kill him sooner than this, but... This guy's kind of a piece of garbage, man. I fucking hate this guy. It's just that these Spear Knight's cavalries are so bad. Honestly, just such a terrible... They just have one terrible attack. No, the Snow Witch set is only for sorceries. Unfortunately. I should have bought some Kukris, actually. What's the R2 on this thing? Is it worth going to get the 3s up here? Oh, no. We don't get 3s. Okay, never mind. Get 2s, though. Okay, so we get Ice Spear. And now, do we... get it to plus 12? I guess so. How many 2s we got? We're plus 5. So we just need 2 more 2s. Unless I'm mistaken. Maybe these are 2s in here, but... Which 2s do we get? I think there are both 2s in here. Oh, you know what? Okay, we get Dex here and then we get 2s. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Surely I'll remember all this. Like, maybe I should write this down in case this is actually a good route. Oh, nice eyes. Yeah, I still take AG1. Like, I've taken it for a while. It's pretty good. How do I come up with challenge runs? I mean, sometimes people suggest things. In this case, I've been wanting to test this out for a while, this route. Because it is really good. I don't really like approaching it from this side. Okay, so now Altus, we need to go in here. Black Flame as well late in the run. Well, Blood Flame Blade will reset the proc, but Black Flame would be interesting for Elden Beast or something, right? But the real question is, do we need it, right? Will it actually change anything? And I would... On Elden Beast, I kind of doubt it. But... Wait, which... Is it from the tome that's in Stormvale? Next tier and 2s when I get Bloodflame Blade? Would that be better? Yeah, you're totally right, actually. That would be better. Well, it'd probably be about the same, but maybe we just don't have to go past some flowers or something. Yeah, I like that better. It's a good call. Yeah, let's go get the other Dectus. That is a good call. Yeah, I'm not sold on this Bloodflame Blade setup with this yet, but I think it's interesting. I just don't know if the bleed will come in. And one thing with Ice Spear too is that you're not necessarily wanting to reset that Frost proc because Ice Spear does a lot of damage. And so 20% more damage on Ice Spear is really good. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we don't want to reset it. How's it going, big balls? Right, I think I accidentally... Oh, no, I didn't. Not sure why I don't have the map up here. I think I was changing things around and I was gonna... Wait. I think I was gonna do it so that the map unlocks when I unlock these graces or something, but I guess I never finished doing that. You know what? I should really give myself this grace too, actually. I don't know how I haven't done that. I guess I haven't done a smithing weapon run in a while. Yeah, that grace should probably be added in. But I'll do that later. Yeah, I probably just haven't done a smithing stone run with this yet. I guess we've only done somber runs. Is Turtle Pope too far out of the way? Well, in normal runs, he's pretty slow, but on this, I have the grace for it. So, no, definitely not too far. Big balls and big Wong. Yeah, dude. Insane. Let's go on Big Wong. Just finished all achievements in Elden Ring using no-hit VODs tutorial. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. Simple. A subscription service where I reveal all setups or optimal routes. You can just simply watch the videos for that, probably. But no, I don't. And I probably wouldn't do that. Not really anything to reveal, I don't think. Yeah, Patreon just arm wrestling workout routine. Yeah, my secret, surely. Yeah, start gatekeeping strats, yeah. Yeah. Excellent idea. Yeah, I should definitely give myself this grace. Or maybe like there's no reason to not even just give myself the sealed tunnel to grace, dude, at this point. Because what could possibly happen running through here? Nothing. Okay. So, I don't have any money, I'm thinking. I have a little bit. Probably not enough for plus 12, though. Okay, I probably shouldn't have gotten so much dex, then. That was the mistake. So, yeah, there's no way I'm affording this. Close, but not quite. Yeah, actually, I guess we could do DTS. Okay, sure. Yeah. Good idea. Hockey highlights react. Nah, that's okay. I mean, I'd kind of rather kill DTS legit on this, but... Yeah. Let's go with DTS legit. Just go to Market. He's gonna get absolutely smoked anyways. Did I upgrade? Just mounting a Dark Souls thing? Nah, it's just you can jump on a chest, and if you do it properly, then you can skip the opening animation. But
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
yeah, I mean, plus 10 is gonna be fine for Market. And I guess we go standard. Unless that's a mistake, like unless we actually should be going Frost Infusion and just forgetting about the bleed. Putting it on the spear, we're gonna get some innate bleed, but not much. What is the Yeah, I guess we'll get Keen in here. Hopefully I don't have any stone swords, I guess. Get the one here and we can buy the one from the other merchant. I've been streaming. Wait, I was streaming too much for your PC to take in. It's been crashing nonstop. Oh god, dude, it's not good. Plus, I'm routing a DLC no-hit unblockable blade. Yeah, unblockable blade is good on everything, man. Basically, you'd be surprised probably how decent it is. I did someone requested for me to do an entire all 165 bosses run with the Cypher Pata and. You know what? Actually, we should go get the magic tier first. And The only place it was not that good, obviously, was like Elden Beast, but even beyond that, it was, or even on Elden Beast, it wasn't as bad as you would think. Like, I thought it was some garbage weapon, but it's like it's actually not. I haven't done a full ground slime run, but I've definitely used it. I assume we're not going to need the Frenzy Flamestone on Gideon, but we're coming here anyways, so. I wonder if this will end up being as strong as something like, what am I doing? Wow, I don't have the Dex tier. I haven't equipped Golden Vow. I just not doing anything, dude. But I wonder if this could be as good as something like Lion's Claw. It'd be hard to imagine that, but. What did I? Oh yeah, I was like, didn't we already get Frost? And it's obviously it reset. Didn't we just get Frost one hit ago? My God, that's a lot of damage, dude. Only plus 10 as well. It's not even like, I don't know. Plus 10 with this thing is pretty good. No magic tier, no golden vow, just nothing. What did I... on the region locked for that guy, I think I used... I guess I just used Stormblade, which is good, but it's not this good, though. Although I don't know... yeah, I would have been plus 13 for that, probably. All right, Dex tier, magic. So now that's just a gigantic boost in our damage now. Huge boost. And now let's go get Howl. Only have one smoldering butterfly. No, I know this thing's good. That's why I've been wanting to try a no hit row with it for so long. Because it's good. I've used it on several runs. I was very curious about a no hit run for a long time now, but I guess I just haven't gotten around to it until now. Like I think this could be a meta route potentially. For sure, iron balls are nice and simple, but if you want something a little different, this could potentially be it. Obviously, an iron ball route it's so good because it's so simple and they're so strong without really needing, you don't need Howl, you don't need to go out of your way to get stuff really. You just simply pick them up, get the charge attack stuff, which is, oh, oils, dude, nice, man. Of course, McDavid a dry saddle. Never heard that one before. I should have been watching it, dude. All right, Oil doing well, dude. So like 2 away games winning. Like that's their percentage chance to win the series is probably just enormous now. It'd be a huge choke to lose now. It's especially good because it's against the Golden Knights, dude. I know Ice likes the Golden Knights, but no, like very few other people do. So unfortunately for Ice, the double win. Vegas loses, Oilers win. Okay, we get Howl, and I guess let's go get it set up. +0 Smith Script Dagger, no hit run when? Right after you do it. Simply. I'm not a big Oilers fan. I definitely, they're my pick. I want them to win the cup this year. I wanted them to win last year. Want them to win this year. After they win, I mean, I'll still probably root for them, I guess, but certainly not. If they lose, I wouldn't care, basically. I only really care about one team. Maybe we should have just killed them. Yeah, the Kings, I really thought the Kings were finally going to get past them this year, dude. That's what I thought. I picked them. But I don't know. Even the Oilers, like the Oilers just have just the top end talent on the Oilers is so good that it just doesn't even matter what else is going on with them. It seems. Like it's actually insane. Yeah, and I picked Av to win as I picked Avs to win the cup actually. So my bracket was totally ruined. But yep.
To determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is but
Crystal Knife plus your all bosses. Alright, Howl. So I guess maybe we don't need the Dex tier because we need the Faith tier. I kind of forgot about that. I mean, I guess we can maybe switch it later, but probably not. Okay, so +5. Oh, you know what? I guess I usually don't use Howl until after Godric's. I had Sens, or you had Sens over Leafs. I did not. I was hopeful, but I was being realistic, and I was like, Toronto's gonna win this. Like Ottawa's just not. You know, they're like a fringe playoff team, so. Okay, are we finally good though? Today starts World Championship. In what? There are a lot of World Championships, I feel like. Oh yeah, Ottawa, like next year, I feel like Ottawa should make the playoffs and maybe, you know, maybe they creep out of the first round or something, but I feel like I honestly feel like they're going to be considerably better next year in the regular season. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them being, well, maybe I'd be a little surprised, but to see them being a top 3 Atlantic team, I wouldn't be too surprised by that. Right, of course I forgot Golden Vow. Oh wait, what's this World Championship in? Dude, I didn't even get the Wet Blade. Need to win. Wait, you need to grow up in an area that literally never wins any major sports things ever. Never wins? I mean, you think it makes it better? I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, yeah, the world. Okay, the hockey championship. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that Flurry was playing, which is kind of funny. Wait, I didn't even get Golden Vow on this? Oh my god, dude, I'm just in shambles here. Why did I think I had Golden Vow already? Longest run of all time. Still a 32-minute setup, despite having all of the graces, dude. That's insane. Actually insane. There should be a 15-minute setup, probably. With the graces, that is. Obviously, without them, it's probably like 45 minutes, but... Why does that sound so crazy? Mr. Heater, thanks for the 8-month Prime sub, by the way, dude. Should I just use the Uchi for this guy? I think I will. I don't know if Ice Spear is going to work that well. Or maybe it will. I'm sure it will. Okay, now we're good. See, Night Rain has Artorias cosmetic. I did see that, yeah. I'm not gonna, like, dude, Night Rain is the most fan service game I think I've ever seen, maybe. Not that that's a terrible thing, but it's definitely what I've noticed. All right, let's make save. Just don't really need this either. Like, they're going insane with it. So what do we do? Do we just do like 2 ice spears here? Okay, 1 ice spear. This is plus 10, by the way. Is it plus 10? You know what? Another thing I didn't get yet is stealth. Oh my god, dude. This is just insane. It's probably best to just run right up to Market there and then just do an ice spear. Not getting stealth by this point is actually fine, though. I did really level way too much dex, though. Because we should be at a plus 12, and then... I also need to level up 15 intelligence. Unless we want to go back route. We could go back route. Stormveil. And then get the Great Rune. I don't know. I kind of have been going back route a little bit more lately. Favorite movie / show? I don't really watch shows or movies, so I can't really say I have one, I guess. I don't think I've watched a movie in many years, dude. Like, I don't know. I like games more. Anytime that I would have time to watch something, I'm playing a game instead. And by a game, I mean it's either Elder Scrolls or Dark... Yeah, Elder Scrolls or Dark Souls, dude. One of the two. Lately, it's been more Elder Scrolls, but... Yeah, I did watch the Minecraft movie, actually, yeah. Or, no, I didn't watch the Minecraft movie. I watched the Mario movie is what I watched. Whenever that was. That was probably the last movie I saw. Yeah, did I say Elder Souls? I may have said that. I don't know. Dude, I don't even have a staff. I'm just totally in shambles here. Yeah, I did see that Elden Ring movie thing. With Jack Black in it again. Like, why is he in everything, dude? Why is he in everything? Oh, it's 16 int. Yeah, let's just take back way, I guess. Just go back. But yeah, what would like Jack Black tarnished getting farmed by Market or something? I like that'd actually be so funny. I think I would enjoy that. Jack Black Moog. Yeah, that'd be pretty good, actually. That would be pretty good. Oh, was it a joke? Dude, I mean, I have no idea. I think it would work beautifully. Except they'd probably make, if they made an Elden Ring game, or Elden Ring, Elden Ring game. If they made an Elden Ring movie, it'd probably be super serious, I feel like. Jack Black Vare, dude. That'd be so sick. Calling you maidenless. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I didn't kill Gostock. Yeah, yeah, if they made an Elden Ring game, yeah, that'd be great. Jack Black Ofnir. Yeah, there are a lot of good spots for him. It seems. Could you imagine him just standing in the arena? Monologuing? Gideoning? Yeah, he could be the Godskin Noble. Yeah, that's a good point. That would work. I just love the moveset on this, dude. I mean, maybe it's not the best, but quite like it. Was that really a joke, though, about Jack Black in it? Or is that not a joke? I didn't see where it came from. I hope it was real. I also have no Cavalries. But normally we just Cavalry this, I guess. I probably should be writing some of this down. Article only mentioned the director and studio. Yeah, I can play the Dung Eater, I guess. Honestly, we probably should go main gate. I just need to allocate my levels better. Yeah, Jack Black Alexander would make sense, I think. Maybe after we kill the Bellbearing Hunter, I should just basically not level up until... Or yeah, we should level up to get Bloodflame Blade, but then... I shouldn't have gone this way. I guess it was fine. But then after that, we probably just should wait on the decks. Jack Black Deathbed Companion. And you give him a big hug. What scales damage of Ice Spear? I don't know. Actually. Does it scale with any stats, like int? Not sure what the scaling is. Or if it's just based on upgrade level. I should probably test that. Yeah, Ice Spear is one of the best Ashes of War in the game. Okay, can finally... I think we're plus 10, right? Okay, so yeah, scales more with Dex, so... Apparently.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arm.
Okay, there's the plus 12, finally. We probably... You know, I guess one thing that's kind of nice about taking the back way is that it gives us really quick access to the tier. Or, no, the wet blade. I don't know if that makes up for how much longer it takes to go around the back way, though. All right, one more thing I guess we'll get. Okay. It's a nice boost. Oh, I'm actually so dumb. I was so dumb. I'm a little tired today, or like right now. But that was definitely not what I should have gotten. I should have gotten intelligence, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll go for a Spellblade. What is the what is the earliest we can get it? Because normally I just get it after Fire Giant. But you can get it sooner than that, right? Okay. Make a save. See if we get a bleed. I'm sure we'll get at least one. We definitely got a bleed in there.
I am the Lord of all that is cold.
Let me do that again. I'm sure we can get a phase 1 kill on him with this. Like if we got a stagger in phase 1, like I'm certain we can get him with this. Does this go straight through? Nice. Okay. Oh my god. Is he even gonna scream?
I am the Lord.
Good lord. That's quite something. That's quite a kill. Don't even need the bleed here. There's just no point on the bleed. So. People think I was serious about getting stuck. Oh, yeah. I like, whenever I do trolls like that, there are always people that think it's real, which is great. Dude, look at this. Oh. We didn't get him somehow. It's weird.
I am the Lord
Anyways,
of all that is
how did we not get him?
and one day
But he should have stunned on that.
we'll return together to our home,
Like,
bathed in rays of gold.
oh, you know what? No, because each one is 25 poise damage without the melee hit. So you need one of... Because he has one... I think he has 105 poise, or it's either 105 or 110. So you need to get one melee hit in. I guess, if you're going to go for that phase 1 kill, which there's really not really a point, but... That's not what I meant to do. It's probably... It probably makes the fight harder to try to go for the stun. Ice Spear, I think, does get input red, but... In this case, it's probably actually a good thing, because we're baiting out. Oh my god, look at that hit, dude. That's crazy. I don't even... was that even a frost proc, or was that just a massive headshot?
And one day we'll return together to our
Plus 12, by the way. We don't even have Howl yet.
gold.
2 talisman slots. And plus 12. But, like, it's the, It's the 20% defense reduction that does so much work, right? It does so much work on him. Or on just anybody. Oh, what? Dude. Okay, I'm going to refight him. There's no point. If I'm going to go back way, and I'm going to go all the way there, we can just not get the 16 int. We can just get 11. More stat efficient. Yeah, that was a massive headshot, dude. Yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. Let's build. And imagine once we get that 25% howl damage, plus, like actually upgrading. It's that bleed too, like, because why not, I guess. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do it one more time, and I guess I'll use Blood Flame Blade. This is a crazy build, dude. This is kind of insane. When do I have a monitor on the right? Wait, what do you mean? What right are you talking about? I guess we can also do that. 3 ice spears and a charged R2. And then, like, he's obviously just gonna get killed.
I am the lord of all that is golden.
That's pretty good, too.
And one day,
Oh my god, you said controller and not monitor. That's crazy. Why? How did I read monitor?
bathed in rays of gold.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little tired, but it's okay. I mean, that's reminding me of a +9 Serpent Hunter Godric nearly, dude. I'm very interested to see this on Elden Beast. Monitor on the right. Well, it's because from your perspective, me looking left is your right. So that's why I thought. I kind of galaxy brained it too much. And I also just read it wrong somehow. I don't know how I read monitor in that. Like, surely someone said monitor, right? And I just mix it up. Surely. Surely someone said that. But yeah, we just bled. Like, Godric's pretty weak to bleed, I guess. But we bled him in... How many hits was that? We reposted him, which I think is 2. And then the Charger 2 was 3. And then it was like 2 hits after or something. So, like 5 hits and we bled him. Which is pretty good. 400 hours of the game, no clue this Ash of War existed, and your name is literally Ice Pack. That's crazy, dude. The best Ice Ash of War in the game. Yeah, like, where this will struggle the most is nowhere. Like, I don't think there's anywhere where this build will have any issues at all. I mean, obviously, Goldfree is immune to both Bleed and Frost. Elden Beast is immune to both Bleed and Frost, but it just doesn't matter, I don't think. It does way too much damage. And it does way too much poise damage for it to matter, I think. Even if this Ash of War didn't even do Frostbite, it would still be really solid. But it does. So, but I guess we're going to see. This build on console would be very good. I really don't think there's anywhere in the game that this build's bad, other than, you know, like Renala or something, right? Yeah, this would be fantastic on consort because you have a bit of range, right? Which can be nice when he does his rock attack in phase 1 or something, or like, this would be fantastic on consort. Yeah, Black Knife Assassin would be maybe not great. That's, I guess, true, but even then it would still be fine. Commander Mountops? Nah. He's actually very weak to Frost. Or maybe not very weak, but he's readily frostbiteable. That's a word. This would smoke Commander Nile. Yeah, struggle on Rick. I haven't tested Ice Spear on Millennia, but even like Millennia, it should be great on her too. So... Oh, wait, they're weak to Frost and Slash? Really? Okay, I didn't even know you could Frostbite them, I guess, but there you go. I just used it, and I didn't equip the Great Rune, dude. Man, I'm really, I'm losing it, dude. Honestly, one of the dumbest things in the whole game is that when you use a Rune Arc and then switch your Great Rune, you just lose the Rune Arc. Like, why? Why did they make it like that? Like, oh yes, let me interact with that system even less than I already do because of no reason. Okay, Faith here is good. So we now have enough Faith 11 int, and now we go dex. No, you can't frostbite Elden Beast. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Goldfree and Elden Beast, I think, are the only two bosses that are immune to everything we've got in terms of statuses, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Jimmy, thanks, dude. Use Ice Spear for RL1 Rolana. Yeah, Ice Spear is one of the best level 1 Ashes of War, 100%. It's one of the best Ashes of War in the game. It's an S tier Ash of War, so yeah. Well, no, I mean like the Golden Spirit. Goldfree. Yeah, nice thing is though, like this does have some thrust attacks in it. Goldfree's weaker to thrust. And Ice Spear is still gonna smoke him. So that's fine. And this is just the most inefficient thing of all time. I should have actually like written stuff down. Maybe made actual splits for this run. Because I kind of want this to be an actual route here. So I do think though the Naginata might be overkill. That is a possibility. Like you probably could. Like the hardest part about this route is going to be killing the Knight's Calf, and maybe there's a cheese for that guy. I think I've looked before and I haven't found one, but there could be a cheese for him, and if there is, then yeah. Should it be each boss gives you one automatically? Yeah, that's what it should have been. Just simply that. Just
before we begin,
each boss should have activated your rune arc, and then maybe if you already had one activated, it just gives you one, or maybe it doesn't. Like that's fine too, but and you definitely should not get punished for switching your great rune either. Yeah, like someone said though, it's probably just to force or to encourage PvP more, which I guess makes sense. Like I guess in this game there isn't really any reason to do PvP. Other than rune arcs, I guess. If you're just talking about improving your character, there's not really any reason to do it other than rune arcs. That's it. That's kind of it. Whereas at least in Dark Souls 3, there were covenants, and like Dark Souls 2 you had some like even extra bonus rewards and like cool stuff. This game just had basically nothing. Okay, what am I doing, dude? Come on, I want to get Blood Flame Blade off. Ah. Get fucking Madness proc, and shit, dude. This will poise break him. Or not. I really scuffed that. There's no way that shouldn't poise break him. If I do that properly. There's no way we should be getting a phase 2 here. How long does Blood Flame Blade last for? Is it like 40 seconds or is it a minute? Let's go on Green Wolf. Totally messed up again, but... There we go. Oh, it lasts 1 minute. Okay, nice. So, I guess we actually... There's not... I guess there's no way I can do it first, but... Yeah, not even a stun needed. I'm pretty sure that last hit would have stunned him, though. Okay, so at this point, what... Oh. Nice one. So, that's how that goes, I guess. Like, we almost killed him before he, I don't even know. I forget now. DLC no death randomizer 1? Well, what do you mean by DLC? Like, only DLC? Because I did all 207 bosses rando deathless already. I want to start level 1 at some point too, because level 1 all 165 bosses deathless run was, or randomizer, was really fun to do. Yeah, so what talisman slot? The FP reduction one could actually be really good, but I'm not about to go kill Loretta for that, so. Lord of Blood's Exaltation would be good, but like that's surely mega overkill, dude. Any ideas? Yeah, multi-hit maybe. I don't know, actually. This is... It's not very obvious what should go on. I mean, obviously, Magic Scorpion. Like, Ice Spear is pure magic, right? Forgetting about the weapon part. Pure magic, right? I guess probably optimally with this build, you would go... Magic Scorpion plus the... Filigreed Talisman? I'm pretty sure it's pure magic. But I don't know. Estimate for how many runs there are? I think there are like 60 no-hit runs or something. That was certainly not safe. It almost like stuns him too quickly or something. Yeah, the Soar Seal wouldn't be bad. I forgot to level up, also. Soar Seal wouldn't be bad. How many years I've been playing Souls? I started Dark Souls 3 in 2017, which is my first one. Red Feather Angle lacks other buffing talismans. Nah, I think it's gonna be fine. No, the icon won't work. Lord of Blood's Exaltation would work, but it's just, there's no way that's worth it. And Magic Scorpion, again, is just no way that's worth it. And the Filigree Talisman would be very good, too. That's kind of it. Which, yeah, they would be really good, but if I'm only doing it 80%, it's kind of... kind of a lot of time for probably unnecessary damage. Yeah, the Spellblade set. But when can I get that? What's the earliest though? That would be a nice boost. I mean, I guess Terra Magica would even work with this build, but no, there's no frost proc bonus damage thing for some reason. Really don't know why. There's a madness one, there's a sleep one, there's a bleed one. There's one for every status except Frost and Deathblight, I guess. No, I've been hit a few times. I've loaded numerous save files. This is not a legit run. Yeah, Frenzy.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
Fame trapping Mackinac.
Left Zero, thanks for the 25-month reset. Thanks so much, dude. Agora, have a good night, dude. Yeah, I probably won't stream for too much longer. Spellblade said it has something to do with Ronnie and Roger's Bloodstain. Yeah, it's just when he dies, you can get it. But I think if I talk to him, maybe once Godric is dead, I don't know the earliest you can get it. Acquire without getting the weapon by not talking to him at round table until he's asleep. Yeah, you can. Normally, I just get it once I kill Fire Giant, because once the Erd Tree burns, then he's knocked out or whatever, but... Spear Talisman probably doesn't affect the Ash. Gotta be pierce damage. Also, Spear Talisman is very niche. It's not really very good. Kaleo, I appreciate that, dude. Fast, I think I could beat the game base any percent. Or am I sneaking? I don't know, dude. Probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I could learn the speedrun route and then just do that. All right, so this boss is immune to both status effects, so there's probably no point in using Blood Flame Blade. Although it gives us maybe a tiny bit more damage. But Ice Spear is still going to destroy him. Godric Dime plus going to Altus. Takes 4 rest. Oh, really? So it's just going to Altus. Okay, nice. Yeah, still fantastic damage. Probably could have done Ice Spear. Now that's a counterattack right there. Like, voice break. Yeah, I guess the Spear Talisman in this game isn't as useless as Leo Ring and DS3, but it's still it doesn't apply to enough attacks on this type of build. If we're doing a tank build with the Anchor and Endure or something, then it's a massive boost because you're poising through enemy attacks, and that's when you get the counter hits. But on a no hit run, it's basically only on those jumping attacks. Dude, a Convergence no hit would be pretty fun, man. That's a good idea. I mean, I was thinking about that, but I think I was just waiting for them to finish making the mod, but I don't need to finish. Or I don't really need to wait. It'd still be fun. Play Expedition 33. Yeah, maybe I should. Just all the hype around it is insane, man. I saw that it was rated more highly on some review site than Ocarina of Time, apparently, or something. Like, that's kind of insane. I haven't played that game, but pretty highly regarded game. Poor Morgoth. We didn't even need the last Frost proc, but he was gonna get procced by Frost again at the end. But he just died. All right, normally I would run to the start of Forbidden Lands on runs, but I'm just not going to on this because there's no point. Is it this one? Actually, I guess there's the Bell Bearing. Which, again, I clearly haven't done many Smithing Stone runs because normally I just... Actually, no. Normally I come up here. So I guess, yeah. So the Bell Bearing gets us to... plus 18, right? I think we're normally plus 19 because we can get the 7s up here. I'm just going to give myself plus 19. Is Lord of Blood's even worth it? Would the damage of Ice Spear work off it? Would, yeah, because we got bleed going, so. There's no question Lord of Bloods on this build would make it better. Could make it better. I just don't. We don't really need it to be. We don't need to go crazy with this build. I think going Bloodflame Blade is already overkill for what we need. I nearly killed myself there. Surely a frost giant would be immune to frost, right? I guess, do we not proc him there though? Probably be freeing. Okay. There's no question we script phase 2 somehow, but I just don't know how. I don't think we actually frosted him there. Well, yeah, I guess he's fire giant, but I meant a guy living in a frost mountain. That's what I meant. He's resistant to frost, but Ice Spear does a lot of frost buildup, and so it'll go right through. Let's see if that worked. Not quite. Oh, it can actually hit the eye nicely. How do I do that? So it does 35 poise damage if I get the weapon hit as well. Just the problem is I need to be so close to the hand to get the weapon hit that... I don't know. But also, like, there's just not enough time for 4 hits anyways, I guess. Or wait, no. So 25... I would only need 3 hits. So maybe, is that what I do? It's just, the problem is there's a meme where some fire can spawn on top of you. Uh-oh. I guess with that amount of buffs, we should probably wait to get on horse, I guess. And I have 1 extra buff here than I normally do. Why does that push me so far? It's clearly a hit. It's definitely not a hit. There it is. Oh. Oh. You know, it's not a great phase 2 with this, but with the iron balls, I would sleep him in phase 2. Maybe that's what's needed for this. I actually stepped him in phase 1, I think, with iron balls too. Like, how would that work? So we get that last hit. I wonder if after the second sleep pot we can do an ice spear. Okay, so now we wait for his ankle to come back. Okay, kind of whiff there. Okay, can't do that. Because, like, the thing is, if his poise resets, then we need to do 4 hits to poise break him instead of 3, which I might not be in time for. I think I didn't make sleep. Craigblade does not... Like, Craigblade is an Ash of War that would replace Ice Spear, so... Can't really go with that. No way that's fast enough. Frost? No frostbite. I kind of thought we'd frost proc him, but like maybe on this fight we need to be frost infused or something. I'm sure if we were frost infused, we'd proc him. Well, I'm not sure, but I feel like we probably would. Classic Fire Giant being tricky. Even honestly, like even on the Iron Balls route, he's still a little tricky. Okay, I have a... So, sleep in phase 1 is probably the play. Although, I don't really remember exactly how it works. With the Iron Balls, you break his ankle thing, and then you sleep him immediately. Or something. Can't really remember what the point was, though. Yeah, that's not really what we want. We almost want to stun him and then sleep him or something. I think that's what we want to do with this. I forget what the point of that is with the Iron Balls. Reposing the eye, I mean, I can show you the damage if you want. It is never worth it reposing the eye. Does pathetic damage on him. So maybe we do this. Of course, I have to arm. Always break him. Sleep immediately. Okay, so now we can get 2 poise damage dealing hits on him. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. Well, still too much health, though. Okay, let's go Frost Infuse because we're not proccing anything on him, so I think that's probably what we're missing. Okay, let's try this. Still B's deck scaling, like it's not bad. Yeah, classic Fire Giant. Like I said, with most builds, you run into issues with this guy. But this is definitely not the best. Like, this is definitely the worst boss so far with this build. Actually, if anything, was that more damage? Am I going insane? Was that more damage? Okay, wait, it was less? Okay, good. Are you sure, though? But you know what? I like the frost buildup doesn't carry over in this phase anyways. Okay, don't lock on. Very big mistake. Like, maybe if those are all eye hits, we proc him. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just if we want a script for this guy, which there's no question this thing can do. There's no way it can't. Just gotta keep testing this a bit. I'd be very surprised if this thing couldn't script him somehow. And yeah, maybe... Does this work on this ankle too? No. Yeah, the armor is so that I don't get procced by madness when I'm casting Howl. But Ozzy, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Just scripting just it means that you have a method of killing the boss the same way every single time. And the really good weapons in the game can do that on Fire Giant with this kind of setup. And I want to solidify my belief that this is a really top tier build. So I want to get a script on him, but it's not super obvious at this point.
Best nut ever.
Please proc or something. There it is. Beautiful. The little, like, that is a little tricky, though. I'm not sure how much extra time I would have there. But, yeah, like, there's no way. This weapon's way too good to not be able to kill him like that. Which we can. Just take a little bit of testing around. Yeah, I definitely need the eye hits, though, yeah. Unless they could just be headshots. That's another possibility, maybe. Okay, I wonder what happens now. Oh my god, dude. The fucking shield pushing me 10 miles to the side. I need to move. I need to move to a different spot when I do that. That's not a hit, though. Getting pushed by an enemy is not a hit. It's if it's you get into a stagger animation. Right? Because that's not an attack that he was doing. I didn't get staggered or anything. It's just I got moved. But I think even during my region locked all bosses no hit run, there were a bunch of comments. Like I think I got moved by some enemy at some point. And a bunch of people were like, oh, like surely that's a hit. But it is not. Just went to sleep on him. Yeah, I do want to use Spellblade set with this. And I should probably look into getting it early. Yeah, so each piece on Spellblade is what, 2% or something? It'd be a nice bonus. Robin, thanks so much for the 7-month resub, dude. I appreciate that. We got the rare meme. Oh, dude. One more time. Yeah, the throwback to all achievements no hit. Yeah, I remember that vividly, dude. Because that, I mean, I can count on one hand how many times that's happened to me right there. The double avalanche, or whatever that attack's called. Super ultra rare. Like, in fact, that's probably the second time or third time that's happened to me right there. What am I doing, bro? Oh my god, the iframes are insane. L2 more than your little brother? Well, they call this game L2 Ring. L2den Ring for a reason. The well-earned name. I don't know if it matters that I'm hitting the not weak point there. Dude, that was meant for his hand. Ah, man, what the hell? The lock-on is so garbage in this fight, dude. I was running out after sleep pot. I think that's fine. I don't think we need it. I guess the golden vow probably is too then. I mean, in that case right there, like, or no, I guess it wasn't. It's fine. But yeah, we probably could rebuff Howl though. Is the spear better than Clayman's harpoon for this Ash of War? Apparently not, but the spear gives us bleed, so. Maybe I should go to the other side of his ankle here. Or is it? That's bad. What the? Did I sleep him? What could have possibly happened there? To take a whole extra 25 poise damage? Ah, this boss is so annoying. I'll probably continue on to DLC. Like, once I finish the 80% on this. What could have possibly happened there? I just don't even get it. Yeah, we're not getting the winged great horn. But it's very good, but yeah. I mean, it just on an any percent, a little too far. It's actually just a total mystery what happened on the other one. I just don't get it. But that was clean. Honestly, after seeing how this run's going, I might not even use this spear. I don't think the bleed has really done anything. It has procced a few times, but yeah, hitting the weak spot Yeah, I think he does have some poise resistance if you miss the weak spot. So I guess that's what happened. But even then, it still should have been fine. I think. Malekith is definitely not going to be harder. I don't know if he's going to be scripted. Like, it's very hard to script him now with the nerf to Glintblade. Unless you're doing like a big setup, but he's going to be... This weapon is insane. Or like, Ice Spear is just disgusting on him, so he's going to get smoked. Yeah, the Spear probably does have to make contact for bleed, yes. Yeah, I think we could probably cut out Bloodflame Blade and the Naginata and just use any other spear, basically. Maybe the Lucerne is a good pick. I guess the Bloodflame Blade and the Innate Bleed was nice on the Knight's Cav. Or the Knight Cav fight. It was pretty nice there because I fought him pretty early. My damage wasn't good. Mustafago. That is interesting. Oh my god. You can put Ice Spear on a Great Spear, yes. Yes, that's another option. Get slightly more poise damage. But I think the damage is basically the same. Oh yeah, Malekith has, yeah, he's got 40 poise, or 80 poise, so. There's no doubt, if we didn't get the spear, and we didn't get Bloodflame Blade, the run would be a little bit more efficient. But I kind of like it, dude. It's a cool combo, and it gives you the frost reset. So I might just do it, even though it may, like, it's probably not the optimal route, but I might just do it anyways. Well, the halberd doesn't have more poise damage on Ice Spear. I don't think. I tested it earlier and it seemed the same. The Great Spear definitely has more poise, but it's only by one. Only one more poise, I think. And in testing the damage, at least on the Scion, it was very, very similar. Should probably go to sleep pretty soon, dude. Oh, fall damage is fine on no hit runs, yes. I feel like this might be bad here somehow. Okay. That was a well-timed stun. I mean, surely not, right? Yeah. It just, like, the problem here, when you're trying to do the sleep strat on Godskin Duo, is statuses don't contribute to... Like, if you proc a status after the boss dies, or after the enemy dies, it doesn't contribute any damage to the overall boss's health bar, which is what happens. Like, that's what happened there. So it's certainly not super ideal. Yeah, still... Oh, I didn't even get the grace, dude. What am I doing? But yeah, still good, though. Obviously. It's still fine, but no one cycle there. Unless there could be some way to one cycle. Using red feather, maybe, but... The multi-talisman... You could be right, but like on Godskin, it's not always about trying to deal more damage. It's about having the damage line up properly. Right, so I guess I didn't get the 25 or the Ancient Stone. So right there on that Noble, if I had any extra damage, then I would have killed Noble, which would have been bad. Right, because then I don't get that riposte in, plus those extra hits. So you kind of want the sweet spot on damage with like poise damage as well. Joe, have a good night, dude. If I had to pick which Souls game to be trapped in, only way to survive is to beat it. Which would it be? Stone Barb maybe could be worth it. I don't think we really need it though. Like what does that mean? Beat it. Really DS1. Are we talking I had to beat it like I'm playing the game right now, or I had to actually beat it in real life? I really don't know the answer to that, dude. But yeah, I guess if I have access to the abilities in the game, then I would probably pick... I wouldn't pick Demon Souls because Demon Souls has a really scary area. Like, I wouldn't want to go to Latria. Whereas Dark Souls 1 doesn't have anything too scary. I guess New Londo is a little scary. But those are the games that you just get the most broken in, probably. I mean, Elden Ring too. Like, Elden Ring's world's not too scary. Maybe I'd pick Elden Ring, dude. Got a lot of tools in this game. I'm gonna say Elden Ring, dude. If I had all the abilities, like if I could use magic and stuff, then I would smoke Elden Ring. I would just get Bubble, Assassin's Gambit, and just cheese every boss. Simple. I don't know if I'm gonna... Like, I should probably end after Malekith here, dude. Santana's World. Thanks for the Burning Prime sub. Thanks so much, dude. Should do Ninja Gaiden 2 no hit. Donate 1K. Not sure about that. Yeah, Elden Ring is a terrible game, surely, dude. Horrible game. Who even made this, dude? What were they thinking? The worst game I've played. How much would game it hurt IRL? Probably a good amount. If you gotta slice your hand, then it's not great. I would use Unseen Form, personally, I guess, but I feel like Unseen Form's a good pick. I might not actually need the armor anymore. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably, yeah, I don't think it was maxed out there. Wow. I'm shocked he didn't stun. Must have just eaten the voice break. Okay, that's not fair. Actually, I had no idea that was coming right there. Very awkward stun timing there. I don't really know how to fight him here, dude, because like we're surely eating the stun. Okay, not this time. No frostbite. No frostbite or bleed there. So again, like another boss where frost infusion would be better. Let's try it. So I'm really, dude, I'm thinking if anything, the bleed's actually making this worse. Hmm. 105 frost build is a lot. I'm kind of wondering if we can go with an in-between build where we go with a frost grease or something. Or whatever the frozen armament. I wonder if that could be sort of a hybrid where we're getting the higher damage, but then we also have a little bit more frostbite buildup than if we don't have any buff. Should be able to script that phase 2, I think. I think Frost's better here, though. Just kind of, it's too bad that the proc resets, though. Like, all these bosses that have the, like, the 2 different phase 2, it's very annoying when the status buildup and stuff doesn't carry over. I mean, I guess it's nice that the, like, their resistance to the status doesn't get higher, though. Like, it resets that, too. Oh. I guess his poise just reset. Yeah, I think the Frost Infusion's working better. Like, it's better. It seems like it's better here. It was better on Fire Giant. It's better, dude. Oh, I guess the movement of my arm back got me hit there. Interesting. I wonder if we change the build in any way then, if we go with the Frost Infusion. I mean, it still seems like it's better, though. Like, we probably still go just Dex. That was kind of wild, dude. I don't know if that'd be consistent, but that was kind of insane. Jesus, dude. I definitely have to try that again. Yeah, it's almost like we need to get his poise to reset, and then it's just like it's totally free. Just gotta get his poise to reset, or I don't know. On a Golden Vow spell, it's a little out of the way. That's why. Like, when we're doing any percent runs, I really try to not waste a time, you know. But yeah, Golden Vow spell would certainly be better than this. Of course. Holy shit, that was close. Oh my god, that's so clean, man. That's so sick. Does he do that follow-up every single time? I've never actually seen that because I usually move around there, but... Do you force boss to voice reset? You just simply wait. All you gotta do. I did not mean to roll, but... Oh my god. Okay, it's probably gonna reset here. in that case, we just simply immediately stun, and he's dead. So yeah, if the poison resets, we just kill him, and then if not, we do the other one, I guess. And it looks kind of insane. Because it just works perfectly, and then it looks crazy because you're stunning him with the weapon hit. So the ice spear hit. So it looks kind of cool. Okay, last one. Nice. Okay. More decks, I guess. Okay, now we do have a Frenzy Stone, and we will have a Frenzy Stone, so we can Frenzy Strat, or we don't need to. Let's see if we need to. I guess the problem is that this is like a multi-hit thing, so probably will need to
I commend your spirit, but alas,
do something weird.
she'll take the throne. Queen Marika is
So if I do one hit like this, and maybe one hit like this. Oh, okay. I guess. I guess that's it. Okay. And we're still Frost infused. So I really think Frost is the way to go. I'm pretty sure. And that also means that I'm probably just going to use a normal spear. Like the Lucerne. I think the Lucerne's a good pick. I wonder if just 3 ice spears is enough to kill him. That'd be insane, actually. But I did hit him with the weapon once there. I'm not sure if we get the frost proc in 3. How's it going, dude? So if I come in, do 1, 2. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's it. Simply 3 attacks. Dang, dude. So much damage. I thought I would have to go and get like at least one of the melee hits in there, but we definitely do not. Yeah, we may as well just finish up the run, dude. Only a couple minutes left here. Only talismans, we just have Warrior Jar and Ritual Sword. That's it. That's all that's adding damage to our build. By Ice Infuse, should I level Int instead of Dex then? No, I think Dex is still better. But maybe at a certain point we should get Int instead? I'm not sure. Destroya, happy birthday, dude. Feels birthday, man. Yeah, God for Icon and Shark can be stacked, but not with this thing, because it's not charged. Like, yeah, maybe Int is better once we get to, like, 60 Dex or something. It's possible. I really don't know. Well, so the Ash of War, I don't... People were saying it's Dex scaling, but I'm pretty sure it's pure magic damage. So, Blue Dancer would be not very good with this. The best, probably best in slot would be just Magic Scorpion plus the Filigreed. with this build. That's probably just the best. This Ash of War does take quite a bit of FP at 15. Like, it's not huge, but it's enough that like I have to drink during mid-boss fight, you know? It's not like I'm using Slicer where I just never have to drink ever. So yeah. Well, I'm not going to only use this Ash of War, but it's a no-hit run centered around the Ash of War, yes. Probably get in a hit on this opening there. I was gonna say, I'm almost certain we eat a stun there, but... Ooh, okay, so that definitely wasn't safe. What's he doing, bro? Like, well below the threshold. Yeah, I want, like, how much better would the Clayman's Harpoon actually be than this, though? Is it really that much better? Let's see. Does it just get more AR? I mean, I guess we'd have to go with, like, pure magic build. But... Oh, yeah, definitely need to get the Spellblade set. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. But, I don't know. I need to check what the Ash of War scales with. Apparently it's Dex, though. Which I don't understand, but... I'm not sure. That's what people were saying earlier. Yeah, I should probably give myself the Spellblade set. So that is... adds some nice damage. Oh, that's so unfortunate, actually. Just out of range. Jesus, dude. Kind of scared me. Yeah, the lance works as well. I was considering the lance. Okay, let's get myself a Spellblade set. Scales with your weapon scaling. That probably makes way more sense. Kind of what I assumed. Shit, I don't know what any of the set's name is. Obviously, like, this is very easy to get. It just takes a bit of time. We're really having a lot of issues on this run with enemies, like, What? How did I do that? With enemies, you know, mid-transition, an issue happening, you know? Like, oh, we stun right on the phase change or something like that. It's been happening all the time on this. Oh my god, what? I thought I made a save. No, my sleep schedule is fine. It's fine, dude. Surely. I just kind of wanted to stream today, but I have been up for a while. Surely I won't sleep in until like 12 tomorrow or something. There we go. That's the... Ah. This is what we're looking for right here. Oh my god. That's what we were looking for. But how did that happen? I just got good RNG, I guess. Could use Ice Spear there. Is Cross Naginata the best spear? It's probably, I mean, I don't know if it's the best, but it's really good. Got a really cool moveset on it. I'm just using ER tool, Big C's. Which, I don't know if there's a command in the YouTube chat for it, but in the Twitch chat there is. Wait, oh, I really waited for the poise, but... Like, the problem with that right there is if he screams, I'm mid-rolling, I can't get out of that. So, I don't know if I can really commit to doing 2 off the opening. Or, you know what, actually, why am I rolling in? Is the question, no, you just simply don't roll in. Just don't roll in. That's it. And then the real boss I've been interested in is Elden Beast. Oh, that jumping R2 is really quick. I feel like that's okay, but I don't know.
Tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
I don't know, man. Halberd's worth checking out. No, I wouldn't use a halberd. I would either go spear or... I would either go spear or the great spear. One of the two. I like just because I like the jump attacks on those ones more. And they're like thrusting jump attacks. Whereas on halberds, they don't have that thrust jump attack, which I kind of like. And they have 4 blues. I should probably have more than that. Lordran, thanks for the 13-month reset, by the way, dude. Okay, there's no way that's safe. Maybe just 2 ice spears from afar in the opening. I'm not sure if he's gonna try to like input read that though. It's the Biswatcher sword in DS3. Which one? There are 2, but the. Please don't parry. Fuck you, dude. Ah, that's unfortunate. I think they're both fun to use. They're both not that good, but they're both cool. And I wouldn't recommend doing PvP with either one because they're both terrible in PvP. Well, okay, wait a second. I mean, the Ultra Great Sword is good if you're playing against someone who has no idea what's going on. Which maybe is most players, I'm not sure. Really? I mean, we killed him before he stomped. But I'd probably rebuff Howl if I'm going to rebuff something here. Oh, the damage is kind of not that good, actually. This is probably where we want to switch back to Dex Infusion. But I don't know if it'd make it that much better here. Here's the Dex Infusion. It's definitely lower damage than I thought on Elden Beast. But yeah, maybe it's just because it's magic. For my stats, I just have basically all Dex. Surely that's safe. No, Elden Beast can't be frostbitten. Yeah, it's still not very good. Well, this is certainly not a meta weapon then, or a meta build. Like, it's definitely solid, but it kind of worse than I thought it'd be here. Probably one cycle and with good RNG or something, but... Huh. Yeah, I thought it was going to be better here, dude. I thought we were going to be getting like 2,500 hit or something. But... Or maybe not 2,500, but maybe like 2,300 or something. That was only like 1,950 or something like that. But anyways, thanks for hanging out tonight, you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. I gotta go sleep. I streamed for a bit longer than I was planning to tonight, dude, but... Gonna go sleep. I'll be back on at some point tomorrow. Probably a bit later in the day. And I'm not sure if we'll do this run or what the plan is, but yeah, have a good one, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow. Surely I'll be on tomorrow, and I'm not just saying that. But yeah, take care, you guys.